Ho, ho, ho. Fly in the Wall Productions bringing you the Aired Out podcast this morning. Happy Thursday. It feels like Friday, G.
It does.
I don't know, man.
It does.
More than ever. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because I want it to be Friday so badly.
Yeah, but honestly, I'll take Thursday going into Friday than Monday going into Tuesday. So.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
We are streamed everywhere you get your podcasts, on the web at airedout.vt.com. Percy Kelly on the birthday list today. April Audette, Lynn Pillette, Jeff J., Rodaline Fremont, and Mike Sweeney. Happy birthday to each of you.
Yeah, and my son Anthony's birthday is on Sunday.
Sunday. Okay,
Yeah.
Today's Thursday. All right, coming
Yeah.
up.
And
All right.
Moss's birthday is on Monday.
Whew.
Yeah. Sometimes they fall on Thanksgiving, sometimes the day before.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, we have a lot to get to. We have so much to talk about this morning. I don't even know where to begin. Look, you're getting out of control
What?
with your coffees, buddy.
I can't help it. My coffees, and I made myself a double
What the hell's
cappuccino.
going on with you? Jesus, man.
If only I was drinking all that. Could you imagine?
Gosh. I mean, it's really something else, buddy.
Could you imagine if I was drinking all that today?
Listen, man, it is a very exciting time right now. Everything that's going on with everything in our community, there is just so much happening, and I am thrilled to bring on right now John Stacy, who is with us live over at Stuff a Truck. I know that they're calling it Pack the Pantry now, but man, it is so great to have you with us. Good morning, brother.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
We're doing all right, man. Tell us what's happening. Day number one.
First thing that's happening, it's cold.
Yeah, man.
I am not used to the weather, but we got a lot going on here already. We already got a little more donations than last year in the truck. I can kind of show you from this angle.
You're 4 hours into day number one of Stuff a Truck. All right.
So we got a little dent inside the 53-foot long Bell Events truck. But the best part about this whole thing, JD, it's like 20 degrees out. It's cold. I mean, we got Brittany and her daughter and Randy and Nick, and I can't find TJ Oh, there's TJ.
Oh my God.
He's up there.
Oh, wow.
So he's the deal is I put him up there 15 feet in the air.
Yeah. Now, is he properly strapped in with all of the safety harnesses and everything?
Sunbelt gave us a harness system.
Well, that's no
That
fun.
he's wearing one, a hard hat. And the deal is, I said, we're going to put you up there, put you about 15, 20 feet. And every bag of groceries or every car that comes and brings a donation, I'll raise you a couple feet. This thing goes 65 feet. It's a beast.
Wow, man.
I mean, I'll try to get a better view for you.
That is so cool that Sunbelt is doing that you guys get to get a little bit of a bird's eye of what's happening over there. But listen, man, this is such an important event. We all know this. This is something that fills the Salvation Army food bank for an entire year, and it's done in a matter of just a couple of days.
Oh yeah, and firsthand, you've spent many years with Stuff a Truck Pack Pantry, and I'm glad you're back with the family. And the effort it's put into to get this food, and all the food and money we raise here goes and stays right here in Central Vermont.
That's the best
And
part,
I got
man.
something to get here for you too, JD.
What's that? Oh, there
Mr.
he
Randy.
is, the man, the myth. Hey, it almost looks like LaPrat's got a few bags under his eyes. I'm just saying.
We don't sleep. We don't sleep. We stay here 24/7 until this truck is full.
Buddy, listen, man, this is your 13th year doing this. I got to say, it was so great to see you guys yesterday, to get up there and rekindle some love, man. It's been a long time.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's it's really good to have you back. So we're very excited, and I want to see this truck get filled.
20 degrees right now is, but
Oh.
listen, this is nothing compared to what you guys have dealt with, what I have dealt with. I mean, we've been through the rain, the snow, the wind is the worst, I think.
I bet you it's windy up there for TJ.
Yeah, so what's he doing? Just standing up there?
Yeah, he sat there. I gave him a cup of coffee a few minutes ago
Yeah.
because he looks cold. Hey, TJ, want to say hi to JD and Air Out? You're live. You're live.
Listen, what if he has to, what if he's got to move some bowels and he's up there?
Well, that sounds like a him problem.
Yeah.
he-
No, that
he,
sounds
he
like
can-
your problem.
Sounds like
came
a
up with an
problem down
idea.
below.
Yeah, it's a problem down below for sure.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. He would pee on me.
Listen, are you guys eating good in the neighborhood?
Oh yeah, we're eating good. We had Maria's Bagels this morning. They took care of us there. We had Applebee's last night for dinner and Gusto's for lunch yesterday.
Isn't that
So
something?
those guys are taking care of us all next 3 days.
These restaurants that donate the food, the cooking, the time, even the delivery, awesome.
Yeah, Josh from Gusto's brought food down from Gusto's. We'll probably have to pick up Applebee's because it's a bigger corporation. And I pick up Maria's because I want to see Dustin. Dustin's like my little brother to me. He's been nothing but phenomenal, helping me out every year at Pack the Pantry, and I love supporting his business and everybody's business. Anybody's. I mean, National Life is our presenting sponsor for us. They're huge. RK Miles, Garrett Properties, Luke. Without this camper right here, I tell you what, I would not be here.
Yeah.
Is that Luke Cupper's camper? Keeps me warm at night
You're
because I'm not used to this.
yeah, you're a tough guy, but not tough enough to be sleeping in a tent with TJ.
I used to do this in shorts and like a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
Now I'm wearing 2 coats, a hoodie, double layer pants. I'm freezing. And I had Brittany bring some gloves for me because I forgot gloves.
We're talking about tons and tons and tons of food that have been collected over the last 23 years. This is year number 24 for you guys. This is absolutely amazing, and just what you're doing. I mean, you're not leaving until the truck is completely full of food, and that's the amazing thing. It usually takes a couple of days. It might take less if our community shows up quickly enough and gets up there with anything. And the power of one, John, and you and Randy know this more than anybody, is massive. I mean, if everybody shows up with a little bit of something, and it's if you can't get to the store, get to your own your own closet, and if there's something that you see in there that maybe you're not going to be using for a little while, bring it up there.
One can. I mean, I don't care if you come up with I prefer a truckload, but even 1 can of food gets us closer to the goal to fill that Salvation Army's food shelf. I think we have a customer here now, or a donation here now. They're pulling in.
Well, listen,
So-
we're going to let you go. I'm going to come up there later and go live and see what the progress is. But man, you and Randy, you guys haven't changed a bit, not at all.
Yeah, so we try not to, and I'm glad you're back with the family with us. So we'll look forward to seeing you at some point today.
I'm glad to be back as well. And you know what? TJ hasn't changed at all either.
He's still the same.
Yeah, not at all.
He's waving.
Thanks, John.
I'm shaking a little bit. I'm cold.
We'll catch you guys in a couple of hours.
All right, sir.
Good
Have a
luck.
day.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
Wow. These guys have been doing this
For a long time.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
You go up every year, G.
I do. I usually go to the food store, pick up a ton of stuff, and I drop it off.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, I mean, if I have it and someone else doesn't,
Yeah.
why not share?
Yeah, I love the fact that it stays right here. It doesn't get shipped,
Yeah.
overseas or out of state. It stays right here. I love that.
Yeah. Well, if it ships overseas, we'd have to charge tariffs.
Man, I gotta see, speaking of tariffs and all this stuff,
Mhm.
and I don't want to get too hung up on any political stuff and,
Right.
and Trump and whatnot.
Right.
But we love to laugh.
Oh yeah,
We love to laugh.
have to.
You got to find
You gotta.
some laughter
You always got to find the joke or the punchline in everything that happens in life.
or try to.
Yeah.
You may
Yeah.
not find it.
You may not find it, but
But try
then
to.
create it.
I-
Then create it.
Exactly.
I always, people always say, how could you laugh at that? Or that's sad. Don't laugh. I'm not laughing at it. I'm finding the silver lining in
Yes.
the nightmare.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lily this morning.
Yeah. What's she up to? Has she said anything interesting lately?
Lily always says interesting things.
She does. She surprises me with the things that come out of her mouth.
At one point I had a feature here on Aired Out called Lily's Line of the Week.
Mm-hmm.
The best part of it is that it's true. It's genuine.
Yeah.
It's like wholesome. A
Yeah.
lot of it is just
Yeah, no harm, no foul, just
innocent.
just an innocent person saying something
Right.
usually very cute
Yeah.
or profound. Sometimes she says some profound stuff that I'm like, that came out of her mouth?
That's her mother coming out.
Yeah.
But she says to me this morning, Dad, I'm so tired of hearing about this Trump guy. And I said, well, he is our president. I know, Dad, but listen to the way he talks. And I'm not laughing or anything. I'm just like,
Okay.
how does he talk? And she said, well, it's pretty obvious that he's a masshole.
That's awesome.
I'm like, well, hang on a second, Lily. He's not from Massachusetts. And she's like, Dad, have you heard him speak? He's from Massachusetts.
She's awesome.
Masshole. So there was just a poll done by, and I don't want to get into a fight with you this morning because we fight a lot.
Right.
But there was a poll by the American Christmas Tree Association. There is such a thing. And it just found that fake trees are now the overwhelming favorite. See, there you go. You're pissing me off already.
Fake trees are the way to go.
Oh, here we go.
And you know what's really cool?
I just said I don't want to fight.
And you know what's really cool about fake trees is they got that stuff you can hang on the inside that makes it smell real.
Oh, God.
But you know what? You spend once and you never have to buy a tree again. Yep. And the more raggedy it gets, the more you decorate it to make it look like a Charlie Brown tree. Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, I spent yesterday moving shit around in my living room, readjusting things, putting things in different spots so that I set up that specific spot for my downright beautiful, stunning fake tree.
83% of
Shalom.
people, according to this study, again, the American Christmas Tree Association.
Right.
Did you know there was such a thing?
I did.
Bullshit.
No, I didn't.
83% of people who plan to put up a tree are going to use a fake tree this year.
Yeah.
83%.
They're retardant, and you don't have to worry about watering it and the needles and any of that crap.
17% will buy a real Christmas tree.
Like you.
I am Sherilyn and I, thank God we're on the same page, because that wouldn't end up well.
Well, she did have an interesting question about, a month ago, when she said, would it be bad to put up our tree now? Remember that? And both you and I were like, by the time Christmas comes, it's going to be dead if you don't wait.
Even if it's watered every day.
Yeah, and thus the fake tree.
Yeah.
My neighbor Tracy has 3 fake trees she puts up and decorates all of them on all different levels of her home.
Sicko. And we our tradition is to go out, the day after Thanksgiving,
right?
Black Friday,
which you can't do this year.
Why? Oh,
because you're going to be at Trans-Siberian. You got to go Sunday because we'll be back Saturday afternoon. Tradition broken. Thank you, G and Jed. You're welcome. Conversation all by myself. Shalom.
we go out. We love the experience going out, and we get our hot coffee or
Didn't you tag your tree already?
hot cocoa. We get our hot cocoa.
Right. Didn't you tag your tree
We haven't
already?
tagged it yet.
Oh, I thought you tagged it at last year. Didn't you say you were going to tag it a year ahead? Or was that this year you're going to do it for
That
next
was
year?
this year that we
Okay.
were. Yeah, we haven't yet though.
Oh.
But
Do you
we-
go out and water it and fertilize it and
Oh,
everything all year?
God,
Do
listen.
you like sing to it?
It
How
takes-
what do you do once you tag it?
Would you? Sherilyn does. She is like. There's this inner peace once she has found the tree.
Yeah.
And she literally does the. I'm not kidding. when she like Clark Griswold
Yeah,
in Christmas Vacation.
right.
Yeah.
Maybe you should take Jed and I with you.
Oh God, please,
And we all hold hands around the tree and we sing like in Whoville.
Lord help us. You know what? We would.
We would, and we'd film it.
Um,
My tree, of course, is all Grinch themed.
I ask. I know it is because I know
I'm a huge Grinch guy.
Grinch and gnomes.
Yeah.
Poor Jed. Poor Michael.
My house is so covered in gnomes, and I'm not even done. I think I got maybe 50, 60 gnomes at this point, and they're throughout the house, a bedroom, bathrooms, hanging from the ceiling, sitting on shelves,
Outdoors.
outdoors, indoors, everywhere. And I'm still looking for more gnomes. Yeah, I'm a gnome junkie.
Let's get into some weather here, but before we do, let's put the Facebook question of the day out there.
Yeah.
I ask you. I'm asking right now.
Yep,
Real or fake?
fake.
And I'm not talking about the watermelons.
Whoa, the ornaments? You got to hang those ornaments.
Sherilyn says to me, for the record, yours are real. But I want to know, real or fake?
Yeah, fake for
for
me.
anyone watching, listening this morning, I want to know.
I'll bet you Becky is real.
You're gonna really?
I think Becky goes real.
Mm,
And Glenn, I see him as doing fake.
definitely fake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like his fake beard.
Mm. Stacy, I'm gonna go fake. I'm gonna say fake.
Crystal, I'm going to say fake also.
A mix of sun and clouds today. How warm are we getting? 40 degrees.
Wow.
40
Do you know
degrees.
in Philly it was 59 degrees and hit 60 over the weekend while you guys were getting bombarded
Yep.
with crap weather? Jed and I were down in Philly, and we went to this really cool market. I sent you pictures
Yeah.
of this market. It was
I gotta go there.
huge.
Gotta go.
And and it was beautiful out.
Gotta go.
Even for me, I mean, I had a scarf and a jacket on,
Yeah.
but it was gorgeous.
Yeah, we have to go.
Yeah.
Please. Can we?
Yes.
And if we
Jed
do,
and I were actually talking about it because we want to go to Philly, and we found it was closed because it was a Monday, and apparently everything closes on Monday in Philly. But we found an entire, I think it's like 10 or 12 blocks, Jed will tell you if he's listening, Italian outdoor market.
really,
Boom.
you must have been just in your.
I was, but everything was closed.
We
But
have to
we-
go back.
Yeah, but we went to this other market, and it's a big, huge building. Reading Market, I think it's called.
the Reading Terminal
Yes,
Market.
it's huge.
If you're going to talk about this, get it right.
It's huge.
Jed's helping me out here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say. But yeah, it was absolutely wonderful. We went down there because I had to take care of some business with my mouth.
Mhm.
And now my mouth is 100%, so I'm good to go.
But it's not though, because the language that's coming out of it is not good, and I think you need some more help with your mouth.
No, I don't.
You need to go. Someone needs to start working with you and saying, "Stop saying what you're saying."
I can't help it. I speak only the truth.
What was done to the mouth?
Well, years ago, I had a serious medical condition, and the medication that I was on basically took all my teeth out. it just rotted my whole mouth, and I ended up pretty freaking miserable. So I think 10, 12, 14 years ago, I went and I got dentures put in, and the dentures sucked. And for about 10, 12 years, I could not. I mean, I'd eat, but they'd fall out. We were playing cards one night, and I started laughing, and my teeth fell out on the table. And I mean, it was a nightmare. So I went down to Nuvia down in Philly, and it was amazing. I went 4 months ago, and they basically put 8 posts in my mouth and my teeth in within 24 hours. Oof. And I went back this weekend, and I got the adjustments and everything else, and they put them in permanent, and I never have to take them out again. I can go to a dentist now for cleanings. I brush my teeth, water pick, the whole thing. So now I have a permanent set of mouth teeth.
What about a steak?
Oh, my God. For the first time in like 15 years, I actually, after we were done at the appointment and everything was all set and they sealed everything up so I never have to take them out again, Jed said, I'm taking you for a steak dinner. Because I haven't had a good steak in years because, I couldn't eat corn on the cob. I can't have an apple, all that stuff. And we went out for a steak dinner, and it was glorious. I got a thick-ass steak, and I cut big pieces, not little tiny bites like a child, and I chewed on it, and I had croutons, and I ate nuts and everything.
You must have been like...
Yeah, it was like Christmas Day for me. And now I can eat anything. I mean, when I had corn on the cob before, Jed would cut it off the cob for me and everything. Now I just bite right into everything.
Dude, that is... How much are you in? You got to be in pain.
No pain at all.
What?
When I went for the surgery, what they told me is we do the surgery on Tuesday, we put your teeth in on Wednesday, and you go home. And I was like, this has got to hurt. Now, for the last 4 months, I couldn't eat anything hard because the bone has to fuse to the post.
Sure.
So when I went in this weekend, they did x-rays, and they said your bones have fused perfectly into your posts. We give you the all clear to eat anything and everything you want going forward. And I have been having a field day.
Dude, I love this.
Yeah. And my smile is perfect, of course, because I have beautiful teeth now. So I'm a happy bird.
God, dude. That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool story.
And the fact that they did it all in literally 24 hours. I picked my teeth on Monday night at the place. Tuesday, I went in for the surgery. I was in there 4 or 5 hours. I came out, and the posts were already in. They capped them and everything. I went back to the hotel room. Wednesday morning, I got up. I went in. They put the teeth in.
Dude,
they have this cute little torque wrench that they torque them in tight. You don't even feel anything.
What?
And when I went this weekend, they used the wrench and took them out. They cleaned them. They realigned everything, put them back in, and I am good to go. They'll never come out again.
This technology is unbelievable.
Amazing.
Do you think I would have been in pain?
Not really, because the pain really is managed just with ibuprofen and Tylenol. That's all it was.
Crap.
And what's funny is I looked at a lot of places, and a lot of places, they'll do the whole thing, but you don't get your teeth for a few months. You're permanent. And then when you get them, it takes a year to heal. And I'm like, I don't want to go through all this crap. And when I found Nuvia, they were like, I promise you'll have your teeth in within 24 hours, and you'll be eating soft foods the very same day.
They should be listening right now.
They're amazing. I was so thrilled with them. They cost you an arm and a leg, but it's got to get done. I'm still young enough in my mind that I should be able to enjoy.
We take so many of us take our teeth, our hearing, and our
Vision.
eyesight for granted.
Yeah.
And it's like everything's going great, and then all of a sudden you got a problem in your mouth. And oh my God, everything gets thrown off.
Well, the medicine I was taking, it was chemo, and the medicine I was taking it killed my mouth.
Yeah.
It just killed it. Nothing that I did wrong. I brush, I this, I that, but they just kept falling out, falling out.
Yeah.
Like people that lose hair or whatever. Mine, tink, out.
Wow.
And so I said to Jed, I refuse to look like,
right.
a hobo.
Right.
So I don't want to look like I came from Hardwick.
Hey.
So
easy now. Easy, easy.
Oh,
You
the
can-
first joke I ever heard when I moved to Vermont
Yeah.
was, how
Lord.
do you know if somebody's from Hardwick? Just look at them smile. Just laughed my ass off.
Bills and Texans tonight. You going to be watching?
No.
Watching any Thursday night football at your
No,
house?
I love watching football, but years ago I was married to somebody who absolutely would not let me watch any sports in the house. So I
Ooh.
kind of wore it out.
Oh,
So even though
interesting.
Jed and I can watch sports now, we really don't. We watch the Super Bowl, and sometimes we'll watch like if his team's playing or my team's playing.
Yeah.
But and let me tell you, in Philly, those Eagles, they take that serious down there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they had a game this weekend, and all weekend everybody was wearing the damn shirt.
Oh,
And then there was this really heavy-set guy, and he had the Bulls
Oh, yeah.
sweatshirt on. What's funny is like, dude, everybody's wearing Eagles, and he's got the Bulls.
Oh my God.
I said to Jed, you don't think I should say who I root for, do you? He's like, no, let's not upset anybody
Oh
here.
my God! Yeah, no, please don't do that. Listen, some of the movies that I mean, everyone is talking right now about Wicked
Ugh.
for good.
Ugh.
You know what? I'm with you. I don't want to say that too loudly.
I know, we don't want to upset Lily.
I wasn't. No,
No. But God, I mean, you know
Wicked-
what?
Did you see Wicked Part 1?
Hell no. Hell no.
It's Wicked for Good is at 6:30 tonight at the Capitol Showplace Theater in Montpelier. Listen, there's going to be a line. There's going to be a lot of people.
I
there.
know. A lot of
There's
people enjoy
a lot
that.
of people.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's just, you know what bothers me? It's not the movie itself. It's all the hype that gets shoved in your ears for days. I mean, the morning show has people from Wicked on, and they
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
scenes, and every commercial is Wicked to the point that when it comes out, I'm like, I want nothing to do with it because
Yeah.
I've been so bombarded.
Oversaturated.
And that's what happens with a lot of things in the media. They
Yeah.
oversaturate to the point that you're like, come on.
Right.
I know the movie's coming out. Do I
Yeah.
have to see every actor on TV?
Yeah.
Let's interview this one and let's interview that one and let's
Yeah.
show.
And now you're at the drive-through at McDonald's, and it's right there in front of you as well.
Yeah.
You get all the toys.
Yeah, it's everywhere. And you know what? It looks like an amazing movie, but I think the word you used, the saturation of it, is what tainted it for me.
Now You See Me 3 is also playing. Nuremberg, which looks amazing. I saw the trailer for that. Looks great. That's at the Capitol as well. Springsteen, which I've seen. It's very good, even though I'm not a Springsteen fan.
I'm a huge Springsteen
Are
fan.
you?
I am.
Well, that's because you're a Jersey guy.
Well, I'm not a Jersey guy. I'm a New York guy.
Well, okay. Same
And let
thing.
me tell you, we had to drive through Jersey to get to Philly. Jed will proudly say, and if he's had a few drinks, he'll say it loudly, he hates driving through Jersey
Yeah.
because it's a nightmare. Me, I drove through Jersey a lot when I lived in New York.
Yeah.
Okay. New Jersey to me was no big deal. So when we're in Jersey and we're hitting the traffic and people are trying to cut everybody off and stuff, I'm like, it's a normal day. Jed's like, God damn it, get out of my way, motherfucker. And he's cursing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
calm down.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I could see him like that.
Yeah, but I'm not a Jersey guy. I'm a New York guy. I'm a Billy Joel kind of guy.
Oh, God. All right. Okay.
Hey, don't make fun of Billy
I'm
Joel.
not. I'm just saying, all right, okay.
And Springsteen, of course, I like Springsteen because when he was young, those jeans he wore, damn, tight jeans, woo, yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Moving on.
FGBtheaters.com if you want to see the complete list of showtimes and whatnot. Let's get into some mental floss this morning.
Uh-oh.
I want to ask you a question. What would you, and I ask everyone this, please post your answer in the comments. What would you rather deal with next Thursday, a week from today, Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Your uncle who won't stop talking about politics,
Mm-hmm.
or a bunch of little kids who just can't sit still?
Neither.
No. You have to answer.
Well, I can't kids anymore, so I'll say my uncle who talks about politics.
Wow.
Yeah. But politics is something that should never be talked about at any holiday tables.
You can pretty much bank on it.
Somebody always does.
It's going to happen.
And what I've learned to do, because I have very strong opinions, and my opinions don't make it right or wrong, they're my opinions. But when people at holiday parties or whatever start talking politics,
Yeah.
I usually just kind of like pretend I'm not paying attention.
Okay.
And I'll just eat or look the other way or look at my phone because I don't want to engage. Because especially if they're on the opposite side of the conversation,
Yeah.
I don't want to engage in it to turn into some kind of, because a lot of times when you talk about politics or religion,
Yeah.
you end up leaving a bad taste in somebody's mouth or they leave a bad taste in your mouth. So to avoid that confrontation,
Yeah.
I just basically pretend that I'm not listening, or I just nod even if I don't agree. I'll just be like, okay.
You could be like, you could just say, blurt out of nowhere, I love cute little cuddly puppies. Let's talk about puppies.
You could do that. Or I could just say, can we not talk about politics? Now, where I'm going for Thanksgiving, everybody has the same opinion as I do on politics, so it'll go well.
Becky says, real treat, by the way, for Becky. She says, I'm grabbing a bottle of wine and locking myself in the bathroom.
Yep. So you're going to be that aunt that gets drunk.
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom. I love that, Becky. I love that for you.
Yeah.
I'd like a picture because I can see
I
you
would
now
too.
in a dress,
Yeah.
sitting on the tile floor with your legs out.
Please.
And the dress pushed in the middle, holding a bottle with your head tilted, sleeping. I can see that, Becky, and I'd like a
Hammered.
picture. Hammered. Yes.
Yeah.
And then when the conversation gets really deep into politics, you come out with the bottle, you open the door, and you go, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, right.
I could see that.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Is that close, Becky? Am I close?
The other thing is, I think politics that's got to be right at the top of the list.
Yeah, politics and religion.
Everybody is talking about politics. Everybody.
Yes.
And
Because
it's-
everybody's worried, JD.
And-
People are worried.
and true. Understand.
Okay, people
But
are
what
worried and confused,
what you
and
get-
that makes a very bad combination.
Worried
Confused.
and confused.
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah.
But what you'll get is, can you believe?
Mhm.
That's usually the beginning of the sentence.
Yeah.
Can you believe what's going on down there in North Carolina with the immigration?
Yep.
Can you believe what's going on in Nigeria?
And
Can
that's
you
when-
believe what's going on
And that's
in
when I look
Chicago?
and that's when I look. I go, yeah, that's
Ah.
it. And you try to hopefully, and you do. You veer the conversation the best you can.
But
But if
are
you've
there-
got that,
Yeah.
got that one who's been drinking and has a strong opinion, okay, you're screwed. A lot of times, unfortunately, where I'm going, the buffet that they set up is in the kitchen, and the dining room table is off of the kitchen in
Yeah.
the same room. So you can't get up and go get food so that you're not listening
Sure.
because you're still in the same room. Of
course.
So you're like,
Of
fuck,
course,
where
of
do I?
course.
So then you go, oh, I got to run to the bathroom.
Listen,
And you pull a Becky. Take the bottle with you.
Exactly. I don't know how many years Rusty Deweese has joined me on the air
Many.
before,
Yes.
just before
And
Thanksgiving.
he always brings you a present on Christmas.
He does. I mean, I'm talking like 25 years.
Mhm.
We've made a tradition of doing this.
Right.
He's coming on Monday,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to give everybody a big heads up.
Yep.
This coming Monday, Rusty will be in here, and we're going to talk about this.
Mhm.
And he has a very, very interesting response to how to deal with really anything
Right.
that's happening at Thanksgiving, at the table or in the house.
What does he do? Just go shut the fuck up?
He just there's just something. It's just his mindset, the way you've got to prepare for this in your mind
Yes.
before it happens.
Yes, absolutely. You need to be ready
And that's what. Yeah.
and you need to be steady.
Yeah.
because you know people are going to say some stupid shit. They always do.
Yeah, like this. Here's another one at the Thanksgiving table. So, how much money you making these days?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! Stay away from money.
Yep.
Stay away from politics.
And religion. Stay away from
Stay away
religion,
from
too. Because you know what? You're entitled to believe whatever you want to believe. And I've told you, this is one of the things that burns my ass.
Yeah.
We talked about it, is when people tell you
yes.
how you should think.
Here's another thing.
They tell
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
though.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong. You need to think this way because this is the right way. Says who?
You're so right.
It's true.
What about people shaming you for what you're putting on your plate? Jesus, you're gonna have 2 apple pies?
Yep.
How are your pants fitting there, bub? You put on a few pounds, haven't you?
Yeah.
Shut up!
My answer is, are you sleeping with me? If you're not
good.
sleeping with me, what do you care?
How about this one? And you know, just going back to religion.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We know someone who is constantly jamming it in our face,
Right.
constantly.
Right.
And you know, we've all had that person, Thanksgiving table or not,
Right.
who's like, "Why don't you come to church with us?"
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Common question around the holidays.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Well, you know what this holiday really is, don't
you
you?
know what this is really about.
Oh, you shouldn't give that many presents to your kid. It's not about the presents. It's about Jesus Christ. And it's like, dude,
Just
slow it down. It's okay to believe in whatever you want to believe.
however you want to celebrate.
But
it.
just like I said, what burns my ass is people that tell you. They tell you that you're wrong. They don't even say, I disagree.
Yeah.
They look at you
Yeah.
and say, nope, you're wrong.
Yeah.
This is about blah, blah, blah.
You be wrong.
You be wrong. Okay?
You know
Thanksgiving.
You know
you're
what story I'm talking
celebrating.
about,
Yeah.
though. You know what story I'm talking about.
You're
Oh.
celebrating Thanksgiving when we took from these Indians or indigenous people or whatever the hell we want to call them. They get so upset. And I'm like, dude, this is a tradition. It's not a tradition that, we took from them. This is just a tradition that we give thanks for all year still being here and still surviving.
Now, would you like more green bean casserole?
Yeah.
Or not?
Right. And then if you go, green bean casserole is disgusting,
Oh.
then they're like, no, you have to try it. It is so good. If I say something's disgusting, it's probably because I've tried it,
Yeah.
okay? Jed is a huge green bean casserole person.
So am I.
He lives to make that.
I want Jed's green bean casserole. Why haven't I had that?
I don't know. You could have had it this Thursday
You
coming
better-
up.
You better save some.
You
for
coulda
me.
had some.
Swear to God.
Well, probably since I'm picking you up Friday to go to Trans-Siberian Orchestra, we'll probably bring some of the smoked bird for you to try
Please.
and bring some of his delightful green bean casserole.
Please do.
And it's so funny because he always says he's going to make that. So we go next door to Tracy's and we bring I bring my stuffed mushrooms
Yeah.
and my delicata squash and my cheesecake, all that. And he smokes the bird. And we have
Yeah.
a 25-pound bird that he puts in the smoker, starts at about 3 a.m. and cooks it slow in the smoker. And it's got a nice ring on it when we cut it and all that stuff. And he always says, and I'm bringing the green bean casserole. And Tracy and I simultaneously go, ugh. And he's like, but I like it. And we're like, then bring it. Put it out. Doesn't mean we're not going to eat. We won't eat it.
Do you know I've never had smoked turkey?
It is, Well, the first time Jed made it, thank God I also made a bird in the oven because he said he was going to make a smoked turkey, and I was a little scared. So I made a backup bird, and thank God I did because the smoked turkey was as dry could be.
Oh, but he's mastered it now.
Jed is a smoking master when it comes to smoking
Is there
meats and
something
stuff.
that he has not mastered?
Yes, but I can't talk about it online.
Thank you.
Anyway, he smokes the bird, and he gets up early. I mean, the
Yeah.
man gets up in the middle of the night because he's got to get the smoker started. He's got to get the wood in there that he soaks the night before. The
What?
bird soaks in a brine for 2 days, in a bagged brine in the fridge. I mean, he goes all out. And then he makes the butter with the herbs that he puts under the skin. And then he smokes that sucker for like 6, 8, 10 hours. And when it comes out, now he's mastered it. It is so juicy and has such a smoky ring. I don't know what flavor smoke he's going to do this time.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
I've also never had a deep fried turkey.
Yeah, no, I haven't either. And I think that for my health, I think I wouldn't want one.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I can't. I had my gallbladder removed a few years ago. It exploded or something, and it was an emergency. And I can't process fried foods very well,
All right.
and so I can't eat it.
Crystal's just hopping on along with Mike, both saying good morning, G.
Oh, it's about time, Crystal.
Yeah.
Crystal, real quick, fake or real Christmas tree?
Yeah.
I said you do fake.
It's the question of the day.
Yeah.
We're talking about things that you just
Enjoy
shouldn't-
for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be talking about
Right.
around the Thanksgiving table.
Right. And we know people that get passionate about you smoke your bird. That's wrong.
Oh, why do you do that?
And-
Why do you do that?
And I'm like, I'm sorry. First of all, have you ever had it? No. Shut up.
Thank
and
you.
second of all, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I love putting a bird in the oven. I do. I really love doing it. And Jed enjoys smoking it. So I've stepped away from the turkey part.
Sure.
And I do all the other things.
Crystal says fake tree, and it's been up all year long.
Okay, Crystal, I knew it was going to be a fake tree. I had a feeling, but the all year long honey, unless, no, it could be a cute idea because
No.
people have plants in their house. Now, follow me on this.
I'm following.
Stai zitto, un momento, stai zitto.
No.
Okay, follow me on this. You have your tree up, but you take the ornaments and everything down and you decorate it for Easter, and then you decorate it for Thanksgiving, you decorate it for the 4th of July. So you can have a tree just like you have plants in your house, but you decorate it for the seasons. That I could see. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but that I could see. I could understand.
Now, back to the things that you shouldn't
What are you trying to say?
you shouldn't talk about at the Thanksgiving table.
Yes.
And again, I'm going to be talking about these things on Monday with Rusty DeWeese
Right.
live here on Aired Out.
So I'm
And
not good enough to talk about it?
I'm not saying that.
That's what you all heard it here.
We've talked. We've said politics,
Yep.
money,
Religion,
religion,
the size of somebody's waist.
fat shaming someone.
Yeah.
Oh, so you? Boy, Uncle Jerry's put a few pounds on since last year.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
And I see your mental capacity has gone down since the last year.
The other thing is relationships.
Yeah.
Don't say. So, how are things now that you and Jerry are no longer together?
Mm-hmm.
Just don't
No.
don't go there.
And you know what the other one is? You've been married 2 years and no kids yet.
Oh, that I forgot about that.
How
one.
insulting is that to people?
Oh.
Or you say, we're going to wait. You know, one of the smartest
are
things.
you even thinking about it?
Right? When are you going to make me a grandma?
Yeah.
Listen, one of the best things that a young couple can do when they get married is not have kids right away. Learn each other, because between 2 and 4 years of marriage are the tough years. That's when the honeymoon is over and the real shit begins.
Thank
And
you.
that's the time that they need to focus on their marriage, each other, and keeping it fresh.
Yeah.
Children come when you are secure financially, emotionally, developmentally, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And people, they get married and they say, want to have a baby?
Yeah.
And then a year later, they're getting a divorce, and guess who's in the middle of it?
Yeah.
The kid.
Right.
So when people say to you, you've been married 2 years and no baby yet, say, that's right, because I'm smart.
Or when they say, why haven't you found anyone yet?
Yes. Yes. You're still renting?
You're still.
You're still renting? When are you going to buy a house?
Mike says taxes. I can't believe we forgot about taxes.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Can you believe how much Uncle Ronnie's paying for taxes for that shithole?
Yep. Oh, yeah, and these are all conversations. If it was done in a conversational point, like if you turned around and says taxes are going up this year again, it's getting impossible.
Yeah.
That's a normal conversation. When you attack people with it, well, what are you paying in taxes? Because you make a lot more than me. You should be paying more.
Sure.
That's when it goes south.
Sure, exactly.
That's when everything goes wrong.
Crystal just wrote job loss.
Yes.
That's another one.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You know, one of the things that
So you lost your job, huh?
Yeah.
So what are you
gonna
thinking
do
about-
now?
What are you thinking about doing now?
Yeah.
Why did you lose you just weren't happy there anymore?
Yeah.
Shut up!
Yeah. One of the things Jed and I have never, ever fought about, we fought about a lot of things in life, but one thing it's like off limits for us, is fighting about money.
Yeah.
We just don't. If we don't have the money, we don't have the money. There's nothing to fight about.
Yeah.
Okay? If I spend too much, we don't fight about it. Jed will be like, "Hun, slow down a little bit so that we can catch up on." Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Or I say, I don't want to slow up. And he's like, great, then don't complain when I'm working extra hours, to pay for it. So we don't fight. You don't make enough and this and that. Sometimes I say to him that. I'll be like, oh, I love that house. What does it cost? Maybe $500,000? Can we get that? And he's like, we can't afford it. I'm like, then work harder.
Yeah.
It's a joke
Yeah.
because my man works fucking hard.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, for what he brings in. He should be bringing in more. But people fight about the dumbest things that instead of fighting about it, control it.
Sure.
Instead of fighting about it, make it better.
It's tough,
Find
though,
ways
man.
to fix it.
It's tough.
It's a tough world out there, and people now are scared. People have opinions. People are angry. People are fighting against people.
Yeah.
People are saying, you know what, that person's Republican. I hate him.
Oh.
You don't even know him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Stop fighting about things you can't control and start working on what you can control yourself, like not engaging in those stupid-ass conversations at the table.
Right. Exactly. and this should go for really any table.
Anything, yes.
Any table. It doesn't have to be the Thanksgiving table.
Right.
You can do like Becky, grab the bottle of wine, lock yourself in the bathroom.
Yep.
Stacy says just play them.
Yeah.
And they'll get pissed off and leave.
Yes. Yes.
We got some great comments coming in this morning.
Actually,
My
that's a
God.
good idea. Next time, if somebody brings up politics at the table this year, I think I'm going to play them. I don't think I'm going to play them like to anger them. I think I'm just going to agree with everything.
Josh says, talk about stuffing a bird, then throw out the abortion topic.
Yeah.
That. But he's going right for the
That's
jugular.
freaking awesome.
He's going right for the jugular.
That's awesome,
He's
Josh.
like, this Thanksgiving is fucking over
Yep.
right now. God.
So, and that's funny because I love when people start getting into the conversation. Is it dressing or is it stuffing?
Oh.
And they make such a no. I say
Oh.
it's stuffing. No, it's dressing, and they fight over it.
Oh, my God.
It's like, dude,
The small talk is just
if it's
painful.
in the bird, do the math.
Yeah.
In stuffed,
Yeah.
baked, dressing,
Thank you.
done. Okay.
Sherilyn says, I like what you can say at the Thanksgiving table and in the bedroom. That's way more fun.
What's wrong with? Why does she always go there?
I don't know.
So basically, what she's saying is the only thing happening in the bedroom is conversation. Just asking. Cricket, 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 cricket.
Personal struggles are
Segueing.
Sherilyn, let me tell you right now. All right, and I'll tell everyone this. I'll tell everyone this right now. I'll be totally transparent.
Bring it on.
I'll tell Sherilyn
Playing
right
with my
now.
toes.
I'll tell everyone. I
Go ahead.
don't care. I'll be really honest.
Okay.
Sherilyn is going to have a great night tonight.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Why?
That's all I'm
Is
saying.
it her birthday?
No, it's just it's she just posted a comment that has thrown me so out of gear. I'm gonna have to really refocus.
What did she
myself here.
say?
I can't. I won't read it.
Why? It's right there.
No.
I can't see it either. What
Good.
is
I'm
it?
so glad you.
No,
don't,
I'm looking.
No, I'm so glad you don't have your glasses on. Please don't. Please don't. All right.
Girl, I know where
Yeah.
you're going with that one.
All right.
It's fucking awesome.
Personal struggles at the Thanksgiving table, nothing that any of us should be talking about. It's heavy. It's mental health. Just stay away from these topics.
Yeah.
Stay
If
away
they're
from
go-
it.
Listen, if they're going to upset you, then just walk away.
Yeah.
It's
If
so
someone
much
starts talking
smarter.
about your career or what you do for a living or whatever,
Why don't you say what Tracy and I say when people ask us things that we don't want to talk about?
I've got gas and I
Nope.
need to go outside.
Nope. We look at them square in the eyes and we go, Nunya,
None ya?
Nunya.
Okay.
And they're like, what? None your business.
Yeah.
Oh, you lost your job? What are you going to do now? Nunya.
Sherilyn says she's going to have an amazing night because I'm going to be on the couch and she's going to sleep in the bed tonight. She's going to have an amazing night of sleep.
Yeah. No, that's not what she said. I believe the word cream pie was in there somewhere.
What else are we talking about
I
this
believe
morning?
cream pie was in there.
And
Sherilyn, cream pie? Yum.
So let's let's give you the listen. Something positive to talk about. You could always talk about the Dallas Cowboys and how much we all and everyone
yeah.
hates them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know who's going to the Super Bowl this
Who's
year,
going
right?
to the Super Bowl?
Miami
Dolphins?
Dolphins.
Dolphins?
Hell yeah.
Are you sure about that?
No, but I always say it every year. Every year. You know what I love is people who are faithful to their teams or to their convictions.
Yeah.
And they don't waver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like one of the things I notice in Philly is everybody's an Eagle fan. And I'm like, I get it because they're from Philly, but you are allowed to be a fan of something else.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
If I'm from New York, I
No.
have to be the Mets or the Giants. Guess what? I'm from New York, and I'm all about the Dolphins.
Then there's
I've
something-
always been.
Then there's something wrong with you.
No. Laces out, Dan. Laces out.
No.
The bottom line is, just like over at the Meltdown, okay? Over at the Diane, the owner, who makes amazing food there, and we love eating there. But Diane at the Meltdown, she's a huge Dolphin fan. Huge. So I went on the website and got her the official NFL Miami Dolphin gnome. And I gave it to her just because one day. She came into work and it was sitting there waiting for her. Because when you root for a team and they're your team, even if they're in last place every single year, you just stick with the team that you know and that you like.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. But then again, what do I know? What's up with that guy on the rollerblades that came to the house and wanted to talk about cars?
Did you see that?
That was the funniest effing video I'd ever
Did you really
seen.
think that? Did you really think so?
It was because I was like, what? First of all, when he fell, my ass was laughing all over the floor because that was funny shit. But tell people about that. That was hysterical.
There was this guy in Florida who is a real car guy.
Yeah.
He just loves cars.
Talking about cars.
He loves talking about cars. And he saw a Lamborghini that was parked outside of a stranger's home.
Right.
And he was rollerblading by, and he's like, I'm like this.
Yeah, you're scary like this.
I
You will walk up to somebody's house and knock just to talk to them about the plant that they have shaped like a pig or something.
something and say, I just wanted to tell you, sorry to bother you, just wanted to tell you I love
Your pig plant.
this or
Right.
whatever, or your
Right.
motorcycle or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
It was a pretty embarrassing experience for this guy, and it's gone viral.
It's hysterical.
I'm going to play it for you right now. So
Hysterical.
and I knew that you would love this.
Hysterical.
Here it is right here. Sherilyn saw this last night too. Here it is. So here he is right here, and he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna rollerblade up to this complete stranger's house, ring the bell, and just tell him
Talk to him about it. Cause.
how much I love his Lamborghini parked out front. And here's what happened.
And we're waiting.
Oh God, no! Please. Oh no!
Wait, it gets better.
Jesus, he's really hurt, buddy. Stop laughing, you sick bastard. He's torn a meniscus. This guy's in pain, man. He's at a stranger's house. Oh my God, how embarrassing. What's hurting him more? The embarrassment?
His pride.
Or the,
Sorry. You good? No. I was going to talk to you about cars.
I was
Oh,
gonna-
See the car guy.
Yeah,
Could you do me a favor?
yeah,
Could you call my wife?
yeah, man. You having like a heat stroke?
No, I slipped and twisted my knee.
Oh, Jesus.
Right now.
Where you live at, man?
I live off of.
Yeah.
it gets
You
worse.
want to get these things off, man?
No, let me just. Yeah, just text. If you could text her, and just say.
Here, I'll keep calling her. Till
Just
she
say, hey, it's okay. Yeah.
Are you just rollerblading through here?
Text her. Text her. Tell her it's. I'm calling for Steve. He needs your help.
First of all,
Jesus. I saw you moved in with your Lambo.
Yeah.
And
first of all, Steve, you need to wear a helmet. Okay.
That was just
And
priceless.
then to get the voicemail. Oh my God! I mean, does it get it? Just,
No, that was
please.
freaking awesome. That was awesome. Well, it's like you called me the other day. Or no, you left a voice message for me saying,
Oh no!
I'm very confused because I left your house and I see Christmas lights up. And at the same time, I see skeletons up.
Yeah.
And I see skeleton in Santa pants. And I'm very confused. Is it Halloween? Is it Christmas? Is it Thanksgiving? What the hell? Because right now, everybody's transitioning between all different decorations. And the neighborhoods are very confusing right now.
Oh my God!
You go by one house and there's a graveyard out there, and right past them is this
Yeah.
beautiful Christmas tree.
It's driving me nuts.
It's funny.
We're almost at Thanksgiving.
I know.
Can we take the skeleton down,
Yeah.
please?
Well, you know what the funny is? My neighbor across the street, she has her Christmas tree up and lit the day after Halloween.
Oh,
Like Halloween, she put all the Halloween decorations outside, and the day after, the Halloween decorations disappeared. And that night,
Yeah.
when it got dark, I looked across the street, and in her window is her tree all lit up. People just jumped the gun. And my attitude is, if you're going to decorate the tree and put it all up right after Halloween, by Christmas, doesn't it get boring?
Becky says, hollow miss.
Hallowmas, yes. But doesn't it get boring? I like to decorate because I know that month is going to be a very festive month. If I
Yeah.
start in October,
Right.
by the time Christmas comes, I'm like, I'm bored.
Hey, I got another viral video for you.
Uh-oh.
This one is trending so much right now. It's the guy in Detroit who got chased by somebody's goat. Now, first of all,
Goats can be dangerous.
well, goats can be a little
Aggressive.
overzealous,
Yep.
friendly,
They'll eat your pants right off of you.
but this guy is this is apparently in a neighborhood, and I'm not judging.
Yep.
I'm just saying this is a neighborhood where it's not often, ever, that you would see a goat.
Right.
And
So it's not Vermont.
it's right. Here's what happened. Listen to this. Check this out. See if I can bring up the. He's on top of his car.
Oh, that's awesome. That's hysterical. Oh, my God.
So I guess the neighbors got involved with it, but the he sounded like the damn
Yeah,
goat.
I thought it was the goat making the noise
No,
first.
that was a grown man.
That's awesome.
Oh my God!
Oh,
I just,
shit.
this is the kind of stuff that sometimes Sherilyn and I we just have to watch this kind of stuff
Yep.
and just disconnect from.
Well, that's
From
it. These
everything,
things are, people post them because
Oh,
it's
my
funny,
God.
but these things are actually uplifting and make you laugh.
We have a dilemma that
Okay.
we haven't had a dilemma in quite a while here.
Okay.
And we have one this morning from someone who has written in. And I'm just going to kind of preface again by saying that if you ever have a dilemma that you want to share, I will never say your name. I will always keep your name
Yep.
out of it. I will protect your privacy.
And I will always answer your dilemmas, usually in two parts. The appropriate part, and then the way I would handle it.
And I like that about you.
Yeah.
JD, please ask G his opinion on this. My husband has parents who are constantly telling us how to parent. They are constantly critiquing our parenting skills. I recognize that a lot of grandparents have a tough time with this rule. But we are reaching the end of our tolerance. What say G?
Well, what I would say, first of all, is part of that is your fault because you allowed it to happen for a long time.
Whoa.
You allowed it to happen
Hang
for
on a
long
second, G. We're
time.
coming right into Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Head first into Thanksgiving, Bob.
Yep. Yeah, what does that have to do with this question? The
Because
bottom
we're all
line
gonna
is
be together.
you've tolerated it for so long that you've allowed that behavior to happen. So now you're going to have to back that behavior out slowly because if you confront them right now and say, listen, I'm tired of you, they're going to say, you never complained before. Why now? Okay. So you're going to have to approach that very delicately. But I had that same situation with my kids. I was told how I was supposed to parent certain things.
Ooh.
And I would say, I appreciate that. Thank you for telling me. However, you had your shot. My turn. Okay. But I nipped it in the bud from the get-go. So in your situation, you might want to sit down and politely discuss with them at a separate time, not at Thanksgiving, but you might want to sit down and say, listen, we've noticed lately a little bit more criticism than we are comfortable with.
Sure.
And you try to discuss it. If they get upset, that's on them. You're being honest and you're saying it appropriately. The flip side of that is turn around and look at them and say, do me a favor, shut the fuck up already. I've had enough. My kid, my rules. That's how I would handle it if they didn't listen.
Can I-
Because I have that rule for a lot of things. When you're in my car, don't tell me how to drive my car, my rules. Okay? When my kids bring my grandkids over and I tell them, I don't want them touching their dad, you always make it difficult for them to do this, and they're afraid to touch. You know what? My house, my rules. Okay? Why? Because when I had my kids, I made sure my house was safe for them. Now I have no kids living with me, so I can put up things, nice things and stuff like that. And so I have my rules. So if somebody comes into your house and tells you how to raise your kids, that's a problem. And you need to address it. If you're taking your kids to their house and they're correcting them in their house, their rules. It's that simple.
But I just want to be devil's advocate here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but don't you see what you're doing? I mean, if you continue to let them get away with that, then this is what's going to happen. Blah, 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 blah.
I will
and then
certainly
it's going to
keep-
be in the schools.
I will certainly
And
keep
then-
that in mind while raising my child. Okay? And if your parents suck, then
Listen.
you just turn around and say, I'd like to do everything you didn't do right.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
Okay?
I'm just trying to offer some constructive criticism.
I appreciate that. Could you try to keep it a little bit less constructive?
Why are you getting so defensive?
I'm not defensive. I'm just
being
tired
real-
of hearing your
I'm-
fucking mouth.
I'm being kind to you and respectful to you
Mm-hmm.
as your mother. And I'm just saying that you just should maybe talk about this and think about this, what this could be doing in the long run.
Okay. Appreciate that. Thanks. Now let's drop it. I'll parent my kid my way.
Why are you getting so defensive?
Not defensive, honey. You ain't seen defensive.
You know, you've been very angry lately.
And you've been
your
very-
Father, no, your father and I have recognized it. Getting very defensive.
Mom, you see that over there? That's called a door. Turn the knob and walk through it.
All right, that's all right. Go to your room. Right. I've had just about enough.
You know what's funny? And this happened to me, okay? God's honest truth. I was with my wife at the time and my son, and we went to my parents' house. And my son was playing with the dog. And my parents had no problem with it. And then my son touched the dog's ear, not told he couldn't. He was playing with the dog, touched the dog's ear, and the dog turned around and bit him. So immediately, Alicia grabbed my son and looked at my father and mother and said, your dog just bit my kid. And my father turned around and said to her, your kid should not have been touching the dog.
I see Lee going nuclear.
And Lee said, excuse me, are you going to choose a dog over your grandson? And my father said, yes.
Ooh, ouch. Bad day right here.
Before I could turn my head, everything was packed and she was in the car, honking the horn.
Let's go.
So I left because I was angry too. But, I mean, it's not something that couldn't have been resolved.
Yeah.
And we went for quite a long time, not speaking to them until my father called Lee and apologized for choosing his dog. And then he explained, he said, well, you know, we've had our dog 13 years and, you know, we've attached. And she says, I understand that. And a dog is people too. We get it.
Yeah.
But he's been playing with the dog all day and you just never said a word. And then this happened and you took the dog's side. So it became a thing. So, yes, parents can be difficult with their grandchildren and with their children parenting their grandchildren because they think they know it best. Every parent thinks they know it best. But when one of my children puts the baby on a couch and the baby's rolling, and I said, the baby's going to roll off, and my child looked at me and said, and the baby was all of 6 months, and said, well, that's his choice. If he chooses to roll over and fall on the floor, he will get the consequences. As a parent, it was so easy to say, what are you, fucking stoned? It's a 6-month-old. They don't make choices at that age. That's why you're a parent. What did I say? Okay. Who am I to tell her how to parent her child?
Well, here you go. You've just come back full circle here.
Yeah. Who am I to tell anybody how to parent their child? If that's how they do it, that's how they do it. If I'm asked, hey, so-and-so has this, what do you think is the best way to handle it? I'm gonna share my thoughts. But Jed and I have learned over the years, if we're not asked for our opinion, we don't give it.
Ooh.
We don't give it. And when one of my kids tell me something, my response is always, do you want my opinion or not? And most of the times they'll say not.
You said that to me.
Yeah. And most of the times they'll say I don't, because they know that Jed and I are going to cut straight through the bullshit, right to the heart of it. If you want my opinion, I'm going to give it to you. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it and go, well, I can see where. No. You want my opinion? You're wrong. That's not the way you should do it, in my opinion. And I'll tell you why. Okay? Or where we've been fighting for 6 months and blah, blah, blah. I don't know what to do. Do you want my opinion? Yes. Seek a marriage counselor. Find out what's going on between. Do you want my opinion? No. Okay. Then I'll just listen. That's the best way you can parent your child who's parenting their children. Ask them. Because you've done that. You've said something to me, and I'm like, do you want my opinion?
Yeah.
And you're like, yes. And then I tell you, and you're like, wow, that's a tough pill to swallow. I'm like, sorry, you asked.
Yeah. I want to talk about, I love talking about new trends with,
Yes.
with you. Things that are laughing already.
Because new trends are scary these days.
Scary. I don't know if it's that you and I are just getting older and we're just out of touch, or if this world is just completely screwed.
I think it's a little of both.
Okay.
I think we're not as in touch with the changes, but at the same time, I think some of these changes are a little extreme. So, yeah.
And a lot of these new trends are originating, they're rooted in TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
It's where they're coming out of.
Yeah, social media is it's just, there's no privacy anymore. But go ahead.
Are you ready for this one?
I'm sitting down.
I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Okay. There's a new trend called the potato bed. Doesn't involve actual potatoes. Save those for the Thanksgiving table. Your bed looks like a baked potato.
Why?
You build a human-sized nest. For comfort.
Mm-hmm.
Emotional comfort.
Mm-hmm.
You surround yourself with pillows, so it kind of looks like you're inside of a baked potato.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to create a more relaxing environment so that you sleep better. The first thing you do is you grab a fitted sheet and you put it on upside down on your bed.
Uh-huh.
You don't pull it around your mattress or anything. And then you fill the edges of the fitted sheet with pillows or blankets, decorative pillows and things like that. You create this baked potato.
Mm-hmm.
And then you add a blanket or two on the top, and it looks like you're in a human-sized dog bed.
Or you're back in the womb.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that.
Because there is something to that. There is honestly something to that, because they also do these stretch cloths that people can get into that hang, and it surrounds them and cocoons them and stuff. And there is something very comforting about being cocooned in nice, soft. It's almost like taking you back into the womb. So I can understand it. I certainly wouldn't do it. If I want to be cuddled, I'll turn around to my husband and say, cuddle me. But I could understand that thought process, believe it or not. Why not?
Okay. I'm just showing you some video here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the worst thing. I mean, in these day and age, I've heard some pretty scary stuff.
What about
and that's not the worst.
All right. Let's see if I can top it.
Okay.
There's a new study from the University of Arkansas Department of Biology, and I'll post the link right here in the comments. That raccoons might be the new domesticated pet
Okay.
because they're around the yard. They're dumpster diving. They're getting into your trash.
Right.
They're more used to humans now,
Right.
and that they have literally, like a metamorphosis, have turned into a domestic pet, a wild pet that is now becoming domesticized.
Right. Domesticized.
Is there such a word?
I don't know, but there is
I
now.
don't know either.
And I don't care.
That they're
Domesticated.
Thank you. Thank you. That their face, that their facial reactions and expressions are becoming cuter.
Yeah.
This is real.
Yeah. That's weird.
This is the kind of stuff that is being studied at the University of Arkansas.
Well, look at the people that raise squirrels from when they're tiny. And
There
then
you
they
go.
have squirrels in their house.
That's
and
another
they're
one.
very happy with that.
That's another one.
And people get upset and report them and stuff. And I'm like, who's that hurting?
Becky brings up a great point here. They're not becoming less disease-ridden.
Right.
They still are
Yep,
prone
have
to
rabies
prone
and
to
all
carry
that.
rabies.
Yep. Yep.
There is a lady who lives somewhere here in Central Vermont.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her this summer. I saw her over in Courier Park.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone know who this lady? I would love to get her on the air.
Mm-hmm.
She has a pet raccoon.
Uh-huh.
There's got to be somebody who knows who this lady
Well,
is.
if you take it to the vet and they test it and they find out it doesn't have rabies, and especially,
and they're friendly.
yeah, you look at it this way. If you find a raccoon on the side of the road, a baby raccoon that's been abandoned or whatever, and it's hurt, and you take it to the vet, and the vet tests it, and doesn't have rabies,
Sure.
and they give you medicine to help it, and this and that, and you turn it into your pet, as long as it's healthy and it's not dangerous, but just always remember that instinctually, these animals, along with other animals, can be dangerous.
Yeah.
They can be vicious. Look at Siegfried and Roy with their
Oh, yeah, the tigers.
and stuff, and how a tiger, after all those years, turned on them.
Yeah.
Because instinctually,
Right.
just because you've raised them since kittens, and they still have that instinct in
Sure,
them.
sure,
Just
sure.
like a man. When you raise a boy into a man, they have certain instincts that they're
Yeah.
the breadwinner, or that they must be stronger to protect, and this
Right.
and that.
The alpha.
It doesn't mean right. It doesn't mean that that's correct or incorrect. It just means
Yeah.
there's certain instincts in biology.
Agree.
Okay, so are there exceptions to the rule? Of course, there are women out there that can beat the shit out of men.
Yeah.
Okay, there are men out there that can beat the shit out of women. I mean, there are always exceptions to all the rules.
Yeah.
But instinctually, when you take in a wild animal
Right.
of any kind, look at Dobermans. Dobermans have the worst rap.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, they're the greatest, most loyal, wonderful dogs.
Yeah.
But instinctually, they have something in their brain that sometimes their brain grows too big for their skull.
Yeah.
And
Pit-
when that
pit-
happens,
Pit bulls, too.
right, and when that happens, they can turn on you.
Yeah.
Does it happen often? Far and few between.
Yeah.
But if it happens once, everybody gives it a rating.
Becky, Becky reminds us that you can't test for rabies. You have to test the brain until after you die.
Right.
You have to cut the brain open.
Right. Thanks, Becky. Thanks for ruining my whole theory there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Thanks.
no longer want to share my thoughts with
Yeah.
Becky.
Thanks, Becky, for blowing that whole thing right up.
Thanks for turning it into a Thanksgiving table topic.
Thanks for ruining our day, Becky.
Thanks a lot. The sun was out, and now it's still gray in my mind.
Now none of us can have raccoons for pets.
I can't even go outside anymore.
Becky spoiled it all
Damn you, Becky.
for everyone.
Damn you.
What burns your ass?
Becky.
What burns your ass? There's got to be something, G.
There's-
Let's close out this morning with.
I don't, you know.
Hold on. Let's start. Let's start it the right way.
Okay.
And now, what burns my ass? With G. G.
Dun dun dun.
There's got to be something.
There's always something.
And we tell others. Type your comments here if there's something that burns your ass.
What burns my ass is when people hear one side of a story and make their decision. And even when they're proven wrong at the end, they still stick with their decision. That burns my ass.
Wow.
It burns my ass. If I have an argument with you and people take your side
Yeah.
and don't realize that you're the one
Sure.
that was wrong,
Sure.
and so now then they don't talk to me anymore. Okay? And later in life, they hear that, you know what? JD was wrong. He shouldn't have. And then you're like, so are you okay with G now? No, I still don't like him because of Bubba. That burns my ass. Accept when you're wrong and admit it. And stop judging until you hear both sides or three sides or whatever many sides there are. And then you can make an educated decision based on facts.
Amen. Do I know what you're talking about?
Yep.
Half truths.
Yep.
Half stories.
Yep.
Manipulation.
Yeah, and that's it. You only tell the part you want them to know. And it's funny because when somebody tells me something and I start asking, they're like, well, they did do, oh, wait a minute now. Wait, you left that out.
Right.
You know, conveniently left that out.
Josh says people who get what they want and still complain about it.
Yeah,
Or worse, say it's not good enough.
yeah.
Constance says bicycles on the sidewalks.
Oh, my gosh, yes. You want us to consider a bicycle a vehicle, and yet you're driving your vehicle on a walkway. That's like me pulling my car up in a sidewalk then. Okay? I
Yeah.
mean, it's wrong.
You ever almost been hit by a bicyclist when you're on the sidewalk?
Yeah.
Because you
We're
were
walking
walking
in their
and then
way.
You suddenly see something in a window. Oh, look at this.
Yeah,
And you
and you
start
stop.
walking over there and pow, you've almost been hit.
Yeah.
Or you've been hit.
Well, what burns my ass also is when you're in a crowd and the crowd is walking and then somebody stops dead sentence right in the middle of the crowd and you bump into them. That's usually when the other G comes out and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Move!
That's one of the biggest things that burns my ass right
Yep.
there. You just said it.
Yep.
That is like people who are, I call it, Sherilyn calls it, spatially unaware.
Yep. Yep. Or they come right up to you when you're talking and you're like, back up, dude, my space. Yeah.
Or
But when you're walking, yes, definitely.
there's like 3 or 4 deep, and they're in a line,
Yep.
and they're all going 1 mile an hour,
Yeah.
and everyone else is trying to go 6 or 7 miles
Yeah.
an hour,
Or
and they're blocking them,
this happened to us this weekend.
and we're bottlenecking.
We were at the mall this weekend out in Philly, which, by the way, if you want a real mall, don't go up here to Berlin. Go to Philly.
Oh God.
4 floors. Anyway, we were in the mall, and we're going up an escalator, and Jed and I were standing there, and somebody was walking up the escalator
Yeah.
behind us, and when they got to us, they were like, like, how dare we stand there and not move to the side so he can keep walking?
Sure. Yeah.
Dude, it's an escalator.
Stacy says, what burns my ass? A bowl of hot chili, no beans. Taylor says, the light cycle downtown by the post office. Busy times of the day, sometimes only 2 or 3 people get through the green
Yeah.
at the corner store heading towards the post office because the next light is red
Yep.
and the traffic is out at the intersection.
Yep. And then people don't leave the space for the cross intersection because they want to get up behind the car
Yeah.
that stopped at a light. So now they blocked the other road. So when they get the green light, they can't go anywhere. And if you honk,
Yes.
they get mad at you for telling them that they shouldn't be in the road because you've got the green.
You're starting to piss me off right now.
Oh, my God. Let's not even talk about the Barry roads.
Patty says satellite radio going out right in the middle of a good song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Why are we paying for it?
While you're singing
Yeah.
at the top of your lungs.
And then you realize how bad you really sound because the music stopped.
That happened. Honestly, that happened to me yesterday.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't have to put on the red lights. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night.
Roxanne!
Jesus, I know it.
Yeah, because you sound really good in the car when you're singing to the music. And then when the
Course you
music
do.
cuts off, you're like, oh, my God, I sound like shit.
You know, is there anything that else that brings your ass? Because I want to close out
No.
with one real good one this morning.
No, what burns my ass is I'm out of coffee and cappuccino. We have to go buy another one.
Yeah, Crystal says the Sirius XM Christmas music.
Yeah,
Sherilyn loves it.
I know, but that's why I listen to Pitbull station because
do.
I love Pitbull, I love rap, I love Eminem, I love that kind of music. And they play Christmas, but they do it differently because they'll put in some regular song, then they'll do a Christmas song, but it's a hip hop or a rap or whatever. As long as they don't put on Mariah Carey.
Don't. Why did you have to say? All right. Why did you have to say those words to me?
Because she's already coming out. Go back in. We get 11 or 10 months or 9 months out of the year that we don't even have to hear her name. And then, boom, she's all over the radio. With that ditzy look when they interview her, she's like, hi, everybody. I'm the Queen of Christmas. It's like, get over it. You have so much face work, it can't even look different.
There's memes that hit at midnight on Halloween.
Yep.
Of Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
When Halloween is officially over.
Yep.
Midnight.
Yeah.
Memes.
And now don't get me wrong.
Of Mariah Carey going, I'm back.
Yeah. Yeah.
All I want for Christmas is you.
Yep. And it's funny, don't get me wrong, because I think Mariah Carey is a very, very talented singer.
I do too.
She is amazing. She was amazing in her day.
Agree.
She's still got a voice that can knock your socks off.
Agree.
Okay, she did a song with Cher and Cyndi Lauper.
Yes.
And she's just amazing.
I agree.
But is she the Queen of Christmas? Really? Really? Then I'll bring up names like, what happened to the real prince and queens of Christmas?
Sherilyn's getting upset.
Where's Don Ho? Okay?
Thank you.
He did some really good Christmas songs.
Yes.
What about Bing Crosby? Okay?
Listen,
what
if
about
you go
all
over-
these classics?
If you go, I was just going to say,
Arthur Fiedler and the Pops, they did the most beautiful Christmas concert.
you just said the C word. That's when you go over to Sirius XM, you got to find the holiday classics.
Yes, the classics.
Yes.
And don't get me wrong, there are a lot. Hey, Dolly Parton does some great stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Cher did some really
What
cool.
was that
Home
Dolly?
for
What was that
Christmas.
Dolly Parton song? Heart Candy or something?
Something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. We have to
Sherilyn
find
had never
it.
even heard it before.
Yeah.
She's like, "What's this? I've never
Yeah.
heard this."
And
before."
Cher
What?
has a Christmas album that is really awesome, and she does some cool duets with Tim McGraw and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, right.
but it doesn't. But they're not Christmas.
Yes.
They're celebrating Christmas, and if you love Cher, you get to hear her sing Christmas,
Yes.
okay? Barbara Streisand should never sing Christmas, but that's a whole different story.
I agree.
Even though I love Barbara to death,
Agree.
Barbara, stay in your lane. You're Jewish, stick with it,
Thank you.
okay? Sing the songs from Yentl because you're amazing at it.
Thank you.
Okay, but leave Jesus out of your life.
Stacy says Perry Como. I mean, that's
Perry
it right
Como
there.
was amazing.
I'll tell you right now. I know we're going to be in the car.
Nat King Cole.
Thank you.
Amazing.
There we go. You're nailing them.
The classics. Yeah. Okay.
We're going to be in the car. Jed's going to be driving real soon. This is going to be happening.
Yep.
We're going to go down and see the.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Don't roll your. I'm telling you, JD. Please, for 1 second, stop with the face.
Okay. I'm
For
with
1
you.
second.
All right.
Okay. I promise you. I promise you. And if
Okay.
I'm wrong, I'll buy your ticket from you
All right.
at the end. I'll give you the money for your ticket. I promise you, you are going to watch this concert and you'll keep looking at Jed and I going, wow,
You guys were right.
they're amazing. You picked one song, dun, 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 and you're stuck on that. And there's so much. As a matter of fact, the last song of the Christmas Story is She's Coming Home, which is my theme song because I always, when I hear that, I think of Massimo coming home for Christmas. And he doesn't usually come home for Christmas because he's busy and he has a job and now he has a beautiful girlfriend and who knows, maybe it'll be a fiance soon. So he's got his own life and his son down in Carolinas. If he comes home, great. This year I mentioned it to him and he said, we're talking about it, about coming.
Yeah.
So I sent him the lyrics
Yeah.
to She's Coming Home
Oh, boy.
because that song, and when you hear it at the concert, you're going to see. I get goosebumps, and I sing it with them, the whole thing. And I sent him the lyrics, and he texted me back and said, I know, Dad, we're really seriously talking about it. So this may be the year
Goosebumps.
that I get my son for Christmas.
Patty?
But the Trans-Siberian Orchestra will put on a show that you're going to come back and say, minus that one song, wow.
Sherilyn says I'm going to be transformed.
Yep.
Taylor says Michael Bublé is Christmas in human form.
Well, Michael Bublé is the newer form of, he's not a classic, but his voice and the songs he chooses,
Absolutely.
he sings like classic. He doesn't
Absolutely.
add all this extra, Mariah Carey adds all these runs and all that stuff, and it's like, Mariah, just sing the fucking song.
Yeah, agree.
Michael Bublé, when he sings it, a lot of times he sounds like Dean Martin or
Well,
Bing Crosby because he has that
Frank,
voice.
Frank.
Yes.
Sounds
and
like
he
Frank Sinatra.
sings it so well. He's more the modern classic.
Becky says I'm going to love it.
You
Patty says I'm going to love the concert.
Yeah. And we're sitting close enough that the light show and the fire, because they have
Yeah.
fire and flame shooting everywhere, and you're going to get hot. That's how much you'll feel it. But we're far enough away that you can enjoy the actual light show.
Here's the dangerous thing. We're going to have phones. We can go live on Aired Out.
Well, you got to be careful. You don't let them know you're going live.
True.
But Jed videotapes it as he's watching it. He videos certain sections and stuff.
Okay.
And I want to say, Jed and I always sit together, and when we come with people, we sit them on both sides of us. But I really, if Jed doesn't mind, I really want to sit between you and Sherilyn because
Yeah.
I want to experience both of you.
Well, Lily.
Well, Lily will probably sit next to Sherilyn,
Yeah.
knowing her, okay? But I want to experience the both of you on each side of me, and I want to experience your face, your face, when you see this, because it's an amazing, amazing concert. We didn't go last year, and we really felt it all year. Believe it or not, we felt it that we didn't go
Really?
because we've been going for like 11, 12 years straight, and we felt it.
Patty's jealous.
They sing, and then when they're done with the Christmas Story, they go into their own music, but there's Christmas music in there.
Yeah.
You're going to hear some of these ladies that sing the words, and you're going to be like, how do they do that with their voice? And the men have this raspy voice that drives you into the song. You're going to be like, holy shit, this is more than just dun, 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 dun. You'll
All right.
see.
All right. That's what I need to hear.
Yeah, it's much more than that. I'm excited to share this experience with you. With my 2 pretzels and Diet Coke.
Okay. That's really.
I always, when we get there, I immediately have to grab 2 big pretzels and a Diet Coke. And the 2 big pretzels, I eat one and save one for the concert. And by the time the concert starts, I've eaten them both. Yeah. And do you know that they take a portion of every ticket and they put it together and they donate to a certain charity?
Did not know that.
You'll see it, and they'll come out, okay? He'll come out, the lead guitarist and the lead of the show, Jed, remind me, I don't remember his name. He comes out at the beginning with the organization that he's donating with a big check. And he says a portion of everybody's ticket, and it can be $13,000, it could be $15,000, whatever, and they hand the check to that organization before the concert.
Can you imagine if more performers, more concerts did something like that?
Yeah, that would be amazing. And they do it at every show. Like when we go, we're going to the 7 o'clock show. They have a show at 3 in the afternoon. They do that for all the tickets they sold to the 3 o'clock show.
Yeah.
And when we get there, the whole place is going to be smoky from the show
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're going to be like, oh, my God.
My friend Erica is going to that one.
Yeah. It's amazing. You're going to love it.
And she was like, I'm going to the TSO.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell is a TSO?
Yeah,
She's like,
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Trans-Siberian. And I'm like, I am too. And she's like,
Yeah.
have you ever been?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, I haven't. This is my favorite. Oh, my God, JD.
It's true.
You've had your head in your ass for years if you've never been to the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
I think the thing about it is that you are transformed to a different place while you're there.
Yeah.
It's a whole different feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
They fly. They have things that go over your head, and they're singing above you, and they have tons and tons of TV screens with all different scenes on it, and fire and fireworks and light show. I mean, they transform you for 2 hours
Yeah.
into this place, and when they're done,
Yeah.
and their closing number always takes you. They go bananas. They unleash everything. They go crazy. When they're done and that curtain goes down, you just sit there and go, wow.
Are you saying I'm going to cry?
A couple of the songs you made, there's some beautiful songs in there. And they even, all of a sudden, you'll hear the singer singing and the band is playing, but you don't know where they're singing. And you turn around and they're in the back. They're behind everybody up on a stage that's rising. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Before we wrap it up this morning,
Yep.
first of all, I want to say to you, my Thursdays with you are so therapeutic. I love having you on the air. I love goofing around with you.
Well, that's the thing. We just relax.
Do we ever plan out what we're going to talk about?
Not really.
Never.
There's times I'll be like, I want to mention. You're like, go ahead and mention it when we go on the air. But then we take a left, and somewhere along the line, when we get off the air, we're like, God damn it, we forgot to mention this.
I know every time.
Yeah, because we have lists,
I
folders.
have a list of things that burn my ass, and I just want to go back and close out with this.
Yes.
It's one of the things is the people that are not pulling through in the drive-through lane.
Yeah.
They've placed their order or whatever, and they're just sitting there texting or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's tens of thousands of cars behind us.
A little excessive, but
and-
okay.
All right, I'm exaggerating
Right.
a little, but they're not paying attention.
Right.
Pull
Yeah.
forward. Pay
Yeah.
attention. Open your eyes.
Because they're texting or something else.
Here's the other thing that burns my ass. Sherilyn has her spot on the couch.
Yep.
It is her place, her domain.
Yeah, it's what's Sheldon Cooper. This is my spot. It's always been my spot. Nobody sits at my spot.
This is her place on the planet.
Right.
Why has she designated
Mm-hmm.
that particular seat on the couch as hers? If anyone sits in it, why are you sitting in my spot?
Mm-hmm.
And it just so happens to be the one where all the chargers are
Yeah.
and the outlets.
You just answered it.
That's it.
Because she makes it convenient for her. Screw the rest of the world. That's her spot. That's her place away from the world. When she sits there, she's happy there. That's her happy place. She's got her charger, drink holder. She's got everything right there. Don't sit in my spot, goddammit. Find your own spot.
But
No! That's her spot. Get another spot. She wears the pants in the house. You know it.
but I
Mic drop. Nope.
just
Nope.
want just wanna
no.
plug in my cell phone.
No. There's other places to plug it in.